All right, so today we're going to dive into something a little, well, grimy, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
That sticky, stubborn tar
Yeah.
that builds up in your bong.
Mm.
Now, this stuff, it affects the taste, the airflow, even your health.
Right.
So whether you're a seasoned smoker or just starting out,
Yeah.
buckle up
Buckle up.
because we're about to get you up to speed on all things tar.
Right. Yeah.
And
All the sticky, icky.
and trust me,
Yeah.
there are some surprising details in here.
There are.
Like how your choice of smoking material
Yeah.
can actually impact how much tar you end up dealing with.
Exactly. Yeah. We're talking about the buildup that can really sabotage your smoking experience.
Right.
But before we get into all of that, let's just break down what exactly tar is.
Okay.
Basically, it's that thick brown residue
Mhm.
that's left behind from incomplete combustion.
Okay.
Think of it like the crud you get from burning anything. Really, it's not just in bongs.
Right.
It's in cigarettes, too.
Okay, so it's like the leftover gunk
Yeah.
from a bonfire.
Yeah.
But instead of wood, it's your favorite herb.
Precisely.
Ah.
And just like that bonfire residue, it's not something you want hanging around in your bong.
Right.
You saw that picture in the article, right? That super clogged bong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid here.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
It was pretty bad.
Okay, so I get that it's gross,
Yeah.
but honestly, why should I really care about tar?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides the aesthetics, does it actually impact anything?
Oh, absolutely impacts your experience.
Right.
Think about it. Tar buildup clogs the airflow,
Okay.
which means every hit is going to be harsher.
Yeah.
And the taste.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Okay.
It's like trying to savor a fine wine through a dirty straw.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a bitter, restricted hit.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely experienced that.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it feels like I'm sucking on a vacuum cleaner.
Right.
Besides the unpleasantness,
Yeah.
are there any actual health risks from tar in a bong?
You bet.
Really?
Tar is linked to all sorts of respiratory issues,
wow.
even cancer.
Oh, okay.
We're not just talking about keeping your bong pristine, we're talking about protecting yourself.
Right.
And remember that point in the source material about inconsistent hits?
Okay.
One hit is great.
Yeah.
The next is weak or harsh.
Yeah.
That's tar messing with your experience.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the health thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, sometimes that super milky bong rip is just too tempting.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a trade-off,
I get it.
So how much tar we're talking about here
Right.
really depends on how often I'm using my bong, right?
Yeah.
More smoke equals more gunk.
You're definitely on the right track.
Okay.
The more you use your bong, the faster that tar builds up.
Okay.
That's pretty straightforward.
Right.
But what's fascinating here is that different materials actually produce different amounts of tar.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So even if I'm smoking the same amount,
Yeah,
my choice of material can impact how much tar I get.
exactly. Think of it like this. Some strains are like honey,
Okay.
super thick and resinous,
Okay.
while others are more like,
Yeah.
well, water.
Right.
Guess which one leaves more gunk in your bong?
Oh, the honey. Right.
Exactly.
Wow.
So next time you're picking out your material, you might want to consider how sticky it is.
Right.
This could save you some serious scrubbing later on.
So I'm basically punishing myself
Yeah.
with extra cleaning if I go for the super sticky stuff.
You could say that, but hey, I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes that flavor is worth the extra effort,
Yeah.
right? And it's not just the material itself.
All right.
The design of your bong plays a role too.
Okay.
More percolators might look cool
Yeah.
and offer smoother hits,
Right.
but all those nooks and crannies?
That's just more surface area for tar to cling to.
Oh, so it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
More filtration
Right.
for a smoother experience,
Exactly.
but potentially more cleaning headaches.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like I have a lot to think about
You do.
the next time I'm shopping for a new bong.
You do. You do.
Speaking of cleaning,
Yes.
that brings us to the part I dread the most.
Ah, yes.
Is it really as bad as everyone makes it seem?
Well, let's see. It doesn't have to be, a nightmare. In
Yeah.
fact, the article we shared lays out a pretty simple method
Oh.
using just isopropyl alcohol and coarse salt.
Cleaning a bong with alcohol and salt sounds more like a DIY margarita than a chore.
Right.
Yeah.
You basically shake it all up vigorously inside the bong,
Okay.
let it sit for a while,
Right.
and then you just rinse thoroughly with warm water and let it dry.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
Easy peasy.
But let's be real. I'm all about prevention.
Of course.
Anything I can do to kind of minimize that tar buildup in the first place.
Absolutely. This is where you can really take control of your smoking experience.
Okay.
One simple trick is using filtered water.
Okay.
Cooler smoke actually means less tar sticking to the glass.
Whoa, water temperature matters.
It does, yeah.
I learn something new every day.
It's all about the science.
Okay.
And here's another tip. Treat your material with respect.
Okay.
You know, a gentle puff will do the trick.
Okay.
No need to go full-on dragon on it.
Okay, so low and slow is the key.
That's it.
Got it.
Yeah.
But even with these tips, I'm guessing, some cleaning is still inevitable.
Of course. Regular maintenance is key.
Right.
Even a quick rinse after each use can make a big difference.
Okay.
And speaking of minimizing tar,
Yeah.
have you considered an ash catcher?
An ash catcher.
Yeah, it's like a little bodyguard for your bong,
Okay.
trapping ash
Okay.
and some of that nasty tar before it even reaches your piece.
Oh, smart. I'm definitely going to look into those.
Yeah, good idea.
But, all this talk about tar has got me thinking.
Mm.
Are there any healthier ways to smoke altogether? The article mentioned a few alternatives, right?
It did, and that brings us to the exciting world of vaporizers.
Yep.
They've become incredibly popular,
All right.
and for good reason.
Okay, I'll admit I'm intrigued.
All right.
Break it down for me. What's
Yeah.
so special about vaporizers?
Vaporizers are all about heating, not burning.
Okay.
Instead of combusting your material at high temperatures, they gently heat it to a point where the good stuff,
Okay.
those cannabinoids and terpenes,
Mhm.
are released as a vapor, not smoke.
So it's more like baking than burning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because you're not inhaling smoke,
Yeah.
vaporizers are much gentler on your lungs and throat. Many users report a smoother, more flavorful experience
Right.
compared to smoking.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But how do they actually work?
Okay.
Is there like a vaporizer 101 I need to know?
Well, you've got different types. There are portable vaporizers,
Okay.
small and discreet, perfect for on-the-go use.
Okay.
Think of them like your trusty travel coffee maker.
All right.
And then there are desktop vaporizers,
Okay.
larger and more powerful,
Yeah.
meant for home. Use your fancy espresso machine.
So there's a vaporizer for every occasion.
There you go.
But what about the nitty-gritty?
Okay.
How does the heating actually happen?
Great question.
Yeah.
Some vaporizers use conduction heating,
Okay.
where the material comes into direct contact with a heated surface.
Okay.
It's simple and effective,
Okay.
but it can sometimes lead to uneven heating.
Okay.
Then there's convection heating,
Right.
where hot air is passed through the material.
Okay.
This tends to provide a more even and flavorful experience.
Wow, it's more complex than I thought.
Yeah, there are
And an
a
option.
lot of different options out there.
But what about cleaning?
Yeah.
Is it easier than cleaning a bomb?
Generally, yes.
Okay.
Since there's no combustion. Yeah.
There's significantly less residue to clean up.
Okay. That's good to know.
Most vaporizers have removable parts.
Yeah.
That can be easily soaked and cleaned.
Right.
And many even come with special cleaning brushes.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Less cleaning sounds like a dream.
Right?
But honestly, does using a vaporizer feel different from smoking a bong?
It can feel different.
Okay.
Some folks find the effects are more subtle and gradual with a vaporizer,
Okay.
while others feel they're more potent and focused.
Interesting.
It really depends on the individual
Right.
and the specific vaporizer you're using.
Interesting. So it sounds like there's a bit of a learning curve involved.
There can be.
Okay.
It might take some experimenting to find the right temperature and technique
Yeah.
for your preferences,
Yep.
but many people find that the cleaner, smoother experience
Right.
is well worth the effort.
Okay. I'm definitely sold on the vaporizer idea.
But the article also mentions silicone pipes as another alternative.
It did.
What's the deal with those?
Okay.
They seem pretty popular these days.
Silicone pipes are a fantastic option
Aren't
for
they?
folks who enjoy a more traditional smoking experience,
Okay.
but want something durable and easy to clean.
Okay.
Silicone is super resilient.
Yes.
You can drop it,
Yeah.
and it won't shatter like glass.
Okay.
And get this, some silicone pipes are even dishwasher safe.
Wait, a dishwasher?
Yes.
Are you sure that's safe for all silicone pipes?
Good question. Not all silicone pipes are dishwasher safe.
Okay.
So it's always best to check the manufacturer's instructions,
Right.
but many are designed to withstand high temperatures
Okay.
and can be tossed in for a deep clean.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dishwasher safe smoking accessories. Sign me up.
I know, right?
But I'm curious,
Yeah.
does silicone affect the taste at all?
Not really.
Yeah.
Silicone is pretty inert. So it shouldn't impart any noticeable flavors onto your smoke.
Okay.
You'll still get the full taste of your material.
Awesome. So it's durable, easy to clean,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't mess with the flavor.
That's it.
Sounds like a winner.
It's definitely a strong contender. And just like vaporizers,
Yeah.
silicone pipes come in a variety of styles and designs.
Oh, okay.
So you can find one that suits your personality and preferences.
So we've got vaporizers
Yeah.
for a cleaner, potentially healthier experience,
Right.
and silicone pipes for durability and ease of cleaning.
Yeah.
Are there any other options out there that we haven't covered?
Well, the article specifically mentioned herbal vaporizers.
Herbal vaporizers.
While we've been talking about vaporizers for cannabis,
Yeah.
herbal vaporizers are designed for a wider range of dry herbs,
Okay.
including tobacco, lavender, chamomile, and more.
So you could use them for aromatherapy too.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Herbal vaporizers offer a similar benefit of heating without burning,
Right.
releasing the beneficial compounds in the herbs
Yeah.
without producing smoke or tar.
Okay.
It opens up a whole new world of possibilities beyond just smoking.
This has been so informative.
Good.
I feel like I've learned so much about healthier smoking alternatives already.
Awesome.
But I'm sure there's even more to discover.
Yeah.
There's always something new to explore in this world.
Exactly. The world of smoking is constantly evolving with
Right.
new products and innovations popping up all the time.
So how can our listeners kind of stay in the loop
Right.
and make sure they're choosing the best options for themselves?
That's a great question. It all starts with, curiosity.
Right.
Read articles, watch videos, explore online forums,
Yeah.
learn about the latest products and trends.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate to ask questions and seek expert advice.
Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to making informed choices about our health.
Couldn't agree more. And don't be afraid to experiment a little.
Yeah.
Try different products and see what works best for you.
Right.
What works for one person
Right.
might not work for another.
Yeah.
It's all about finding what suits your individual needs
Right.
and preferences.
It's like finding the perfect pair of jeans.
Yeah,
You got to try on a few different styles
exactly.
before finding the one that fits just right.
That's a great analogy. And finally, always prioritize your health and safety.
Right.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Choose reputable brands.
Oh,
And always use products responsibly.
great advice.
Yeah,
It's all about finding that balance
Yeah.
between enjoyment and responsibility.
well said. And remember, the
Yeah.
journey of exploration is
Yeah.
part of the fun.
Right.
So embrace the learning process.
Okay.
And discover the world of healthier smoking alternatives.
All right, deep divers. That about wraps up our deep dive into the world of bongs,
It does.
tar,
Yeah.
and healthier smoking alternatives.
Right.
We've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
from the science behind tar buildup to
Yeah.
the ins and outs of vaporizers
Ugh.
and silicone pipes.
We've delved deep into the world of smoking
Yeah.
and uncovered some interesting nuances along the way.
It's been an eye-opening journey for sure,
It has.
and I feel like I've leveled up my smoking knowledge big time.
Good.
But before we sign off,
Yeah.
let's recap the key takeaways for our listeners.
Absolutely. First and foremost,
Yeah.
remember that tar is the enemy.
Right.
It's not just messy, it's a potential health hazard.
Right.
Understanding how it forms
Mm-hmm.
and how to prevent it
Yeah.
is crucial for a better, healthier smoking experience.
And regular cleaning is non-negotiable.
Yes.
Whether you're sticking with your trusty bong
Yeah.
or exploring alternative methods,
Mhm.
keeping your gear clean is absolutely essential.
Couldn't agree more. And speaking of alternatives,
Yeah.
we've learned there's a whole world of options out there beyond traditional bongs,
Right.
vaporizers, silicone pipes, herbal vaporizers.
Yeah.
The choices are endless.
And each option comes with its own set of pros and cons.
exactly.
Vaporizers offer a cleaner,
Yeah.
potentially healthier experience.
Right.
While silicone pipes are known for their durability and ease of cleaning, it all comes down to finding what works best for your individual needs
exactly.
and preferences.
That's right.
Right.
And to wrap up our deep dive for today,
Okay.
remember to stay curious.
Right.
The world of smoking is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
So stay informed,
Okay.
explore,
Mm-hmm.
and find what brings you the most enjoyment,
Right.
all while prioritizing your health and well-being.
Beautifully said. And remember,
Yeah.
knowledge is power.
Yes.
The more you know about the products you use and,
Yeah.
and the choices you make,
Yeah.
the better equipped you are to have a positive and fulfilling smoking experience.
Absolutely. So keep learning,
Right.
keep exploring,
Yeah.
and most importantly,
Yeah.
keep enjoying the journey.
All right, deep divers, that's a wrap for this episode. We had a blast exploring the sticky world of bong cleaning and the exciting realm of healthier smoking alternatives.
We did.
Until next time, stay curious and keep diving deep.